Okay, so we're going to talk about a conflict resolution trick, right? Like, so you're in a conflict with someone, right? And you can have a cool option like you ask a question, right? Like, it's like, hey, what's that on your car? Or what time is it? You know, just anything it takes just to get someone to like snap with their brain, snap to something else, or what they're angry about. Because, you're activating something other than the primitive brain, right? So the primitive brain is what you start using when you're in a fight, right? And they call it like the reptilian brain because it's already built and everything. I mean, everyone's been there, right? Your vision narrows. You're like wanting to fight. You start like getting that tunnel vision, and I'm trying to think of what else. Oh yeah, like you lose your fine motor skills essentially. Like you ain't writing a novel or like playing an instrument when you're super angry, right? But if I can get you just to think, which is your cognitive brain and not your primitive or reptilian brain, I got you, essentially. In the sense of, I may have taken away your anger. Now, there's times where this won't work. There are times where someone's so pissed off and so committed that won't do it. But for 99.9% of your quick, like, say, we're in passing or whatever squabbles, that's actually going to work. And sometimes it works great. Like I said, a lot of people have like a lot of different like techniques for it. But a lot of times I just ask a question. And like I said, if it gets you thinking, you know, like, shoot, there was one time where I legitimately like thought that maybe someone bought one of my old Jeeps. Like I had a 97 Jeep Wrangler. And like it literally looked just like this Jeep I had. The guy was driving and he was like, I was like, look at this, like, dude, is this really the Jeep I had? He stops, jumps out of his car, really angry. I mean, the poor guy may have been down on his luck. You never know. But anyways, he literally was like, you got a fucking problem, man? And I was like, you know what I said straight up? In a calm voice, I said, yeah, I got a problem. When did you buy your Jeep? He's like, he instantly wasn't angry. He was actually concerned for a minute. He was like, 5 years ago. I'm like, fuck, man. I got rid of mine like a couple years back, like 3 years back. And I told him, and I legitimately had a Jeep that like broke down, like in the, like by Ridley's. It was ridiculous. Like I had to push it into this bar thing, and I think because of my like disabled vet place, they probably just thought I was just a regular at that bar, And I explained it to him, and he didn't, and he knew it like wasn't his, but instantly thought that it was kind of cool that I don't know, I had a Jeep that was kind of like his, because those things have value, like the older Jeeps. Like if you get chips, like say for an EMP, that might not work, right? But if you got something that's like, say, like doesn't have tons of chips in it, like computer chips, like supposedly if you pull the batteries like cable, it's supposed to be able to survive an EMP. But who knows, I mean, I don't know. Not even an EMP is that likely to happen. Like it could, but it like probably won't, you know?